as we say, like, as in working in life, it's like, well, no, there's a human being at the core.
That's right.
And I think what we really are seeing is when a human being finally integrates and forms a new friendship with being themselves, and then we call it voice positive gathering, as we gather new experiences being ourselves in our work and
Beautiful.
show up as ourselves in powerful ways, sound out who we are, listen our ass off, of course, and start to collaborate and really play together at our best. Innovation starts to happen, and we start to then practice in ways that lead to our greatness, not just an excellent performance of ourselves, right? That's our big passion for us.
Yeah, I would agree that, the leaders that have the most success are not ones that seem like they're fake. We want to believe in, and sometimes it's their flaws or their humanity that we love the most about them. And that we can trust them because they're like us.
Yeah.
Right? So leaders, we see it all the time because we work with a lot of leaders that hide behind the feeling, like the pressure that they have to be perfect in the eyes of everyone around them, that they have to look good, that they have to be the example. They also need to be the example that they're fallible and they're human. Otherwise, no one's going to rally behind them.
Well, not for years and years and years.
Unless it's out of fear.
Yeah.
So, I think if you want to, the leaders that we find are that are themselves on social media. They're not trying to prove anything to themselves or others outside of what they're already, what they're already doing in that moment. And to go back to what you said, I think that practice is key. And then in the moment that you are in front of people doing the thing, you have to throw it all away and dare to suck. And if you're attached to getting it right in the moment that it counts, then that's going to be an impediment, Because singing, for example, we like to associate it with walking, right? When we were learning to walk, we didn't associate failing with failure.
Yeah, that's
We
so
didn't
true.
say, oh, I failed, I'm a failure.
Right.
We just got back up and started walking. So, if that can be applied to the sales process, for example, okay, I made a mistake. Am I a failure? No, I just failed that time, and I'm going to win next time. You know what I mean? Like, how does it affect your mentality? And so we give people an experience. We bring people into a space where it's okay to fail.
That's very good.
And we always find that they succeed.
Can we unpack that further? I mean, we could talk about this for hours. This is the core of what we do with people. So, to me,
can you put it through the filter of leadership? Because you brought up leadership, and I wanted to talk about because this is what's interesting. Is when I have two sides to this leadership question. I'd like you to unpack from there. First is many times as you're practicing, you will repeat the same mistakes over and over again unless you have somebody that's actually coaching or listening to give you feedback. Because I can tell you, I think I'm the greatest person in the whole wide world all the time. At least that's human nature, right? Yeah. I'm okay, or I'm totally the opposite. I'm totally the worst, but I'm the best at something. Yeah. I'm the best at the best, or I'm the worst of the worst. And until I get feedback, I can't really truly improve. So there's a leadership piece of that being open and receptive. But then the second part of leadership is what you were just talking about. You unpack that a little deeper of what does that mean in a person's life and how does that come out? I want to hear those things from you.
Yeah.